Testing. All right. Looks like we're doing okay with the levels over there. And we'll check our sound. Turn down our theme music there. Okay. Check, check. Unmute that. I probably need my headphones, I guess, because I can't hear. Hello. No, these will not monitor out of here. Well, it looks like we're doing okay with our monitor sound there. Let's see. I don't know. This is the test, anyways. So maybe there's just some latency on my little delay right there. But in a way, we go. Join me, your friend on Route 66, for stories from the Mother Road, tales from the two lanes, about the place, about the people, about the cars, and about the things we see here. So this is the station report, and today we're just gonna test some things out. Haven't used the camera here in a little bit, so a little coffee in the station, lunchtime, and away we go. What's it like to live on Route 66? Uh, Pretty amazing. You never know what you're going to see. Kind of like I said before, I didn't know anything about Route 66, and then it never gets old with people just stopping by and stopping here. So what's been going on in the station kind of this week is working on the shield out front and the heart that's over there down. A lot of people sometimes would ask, where's the shield? Where's the shield on the ground? So we made one there. It says Valentine 66. Didn't know how it was going to come out, like most things in life, right? But gave it the old college try and swing, and I think we maybe hit it, made that big pattern of the shield out of steel, put that down there, then did a white coat of paint that I already had on hand, did a black outline on there, black paint that I already had on hand, and then went ahead with the letters. Valentine was a stencil. I had 6-inch stencil letters and ended up working out the size, I don't know, decently. And then the 66, just made a template for the 6, doubled them up there, moved them over, and that was that. So I'm trying a different mic setup than before, connected a different way. So we'll find out a little bit later. Didn't do a little test stream. Probably should have, but that's the way it goes here. So this week in the station also moved the 57 Chevy pickup truck engine up front here. So was able to get that up, get that a little bit closer. So that engine was different than the one that came out of it that was non-running. And I believe on its pretty much to the last rebuild, although I believe there's technically one size over, usually not, but on those straight 6s, I believe you can go 4 over. So instead of 3 over. So this thing ran when parked. I'm going to try to put the different transmission in that, which is the T5. I have that transmission. Apparently, you can make an adapter, buy an adapter. I tried to buy one from someone in town who said they made them, but they didn't have any in stock. And then I couldn't purchase it from them then or whatever. So I can either go back there or I'll contact the people online, and then we'll try that. So have some parts already for the 57. Was just going to try to keep it as original as possible, that 57 Chevy shop truck. So it has front drum brakes, and then found a disc brake kit for it for the 8 lug. That's a 3600 model. I believe the 3100 or what have you is a half ton, and that's a 3/4 ton. So that's what we're doing there. Have some other parts for it also, radiator, gas tank, and such. The new bed is on there, but it's not locked down or anything. I need to fab a few mounts because that bed, I believe, is off of a 62 or thereabouts, and the mounts are a little bit different. So need to do that. And then the fenders are going to be kind of relocated to make them fit kind of perfectly. So I'll relocate those and do that, and we'll see how it goes. So yeah, we're gonna just do this thing here, hang out, do the Valentine Station report for an hour or so, and kind of check it out. Uh, Maybe this sounds bad, but from the camera it's okay. On the stream, don't know, could be a little latent, so we'll just go from there. Kind of learning some of this technology here, and then learning how to spin this one plate right here with just this setup, and then later on, uh, just gaining a little bit of proficiency, I can bring on a little bit more and kind of show you more. By that I mean like having slides, sharing my screen, stuff like that. Second camera besides this cam, and then a third screen, obviously, by the slides or pictures or other little videos. So here the aim is just to put in some reps, get some of this practice, and we'll figure it out. And hopefully this is all right. So um, now we're inside the studio. I believe first time I've ever taken you here. So inside Valentine Station Studios. And this is kind of like my gas station rescue effort to restore the station here. The yellow paint you see behind you, original paint from 1945 when this station was built. This gas station is stucco over brick, handmade brick there. There may be a little section where it's kind of carved out for a light socket, and then you can see the brick in there. I'd like to thank the sponsor of Awa here. Thank you. So, what's with the other old car, the 57 Ford? Um, that car got from a lady 10 miles down the road, and then ran when parked, straight six motor. Have another vehicle that has a donor engine and motor in that. Although that thing seen some miles, could be rebuilt, but so the aim with that is just to get that going. Um, I mean, rebuild that motor, and then I'll swap that. Uh, I've kind of been dragging my feet on doing some of this stuff just because it's, I don't know, work or whatever, and then just rocking it solo. And then so some of the stuff, it's obviously easier to move these engines and muscle it around when you're not solo. So I've kind of been dragging my feet, although you can get it done, and we are going to get it done here. So 57 Chevy truck up first, and then the goal. Part of the hesitation is the goal is to get that thing going, just mostly original, kind of stock style. And if we're able to do that, the money we'll save in not doing like a standard V8 Chevy 350 and like a 700 R4, we'll hopefully get one of the other cars going. So kind of parlay that. So we're rolling the dice, and then we'll see how it works out. Although the quicker move would be, of course, just create engine probably, and then create tranny for that truck. I do want to keep it as original as possible, like chassis wise and all that, so straight axle. The steering is okay and not too bad, believe it or not, for manual steering and all that. So we'll go ahead and forge with that. The 57 Ford car, that powertrain apparently swaps in, but we'll have to upgrade to disc brakes and like a power steering or something like that, kind of figure that out. So, next question we kind of commonly get here: are you open? Um, Not really. I mean, I live here. This is the home. This is the studio. Now we're just trying to kind of rock this here, YouTube, and get our YouTube reps in and really kind of move into that space, um, because that's where we can kind of come live and direct here to you. So, if you were to want to visit Valentine Station and then you knew when you were coming through here, yeah, definitely send a message and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's far as open hours. YouTube story. So, why YouTube? Kind of why move into the YouTube sphere? So, all right, making sure that's not. Yeah. Well, one story, kind of the main one would be I was kind of researching this, doing this. Of course, the pandemic hit, and then didn't really wasn't comfortable at the time saying, talking about Route 66 or hey, look at me, what have you. Couldn't find the kind of story or angle that I wanted to share. And then during that time, a gentleman came by. There was not that many people traveling as compared to normally. Normally, constant flow of people, but during this time, a lot less. And 4 years ago, approximately. So, gentleman stops by, has a small van, Ford, a little Transit, and I am a lover of vans, everything like that. So, he stopped, was taking some pictures. We got to talking, and let him on in here, and he asked if he wanted to film a YouTube video. Uh, so, of course, I said no. It's like, why would I want to do that? Total recluse. Who'd want to do that? And thankfully, kind of stopped, checked myself. It was, you know, don't believe in manifestation, but right there, kind of had to, right? So, because here was someone literally stopping by that was putting in the reps and, was doing it. Very, very nice person, Dano, and asked me if I wanted to film a video. So, yeah, he whipped out his phone. We started filming, and it was pretty cool. Um, it was awesome because kind of just seeing what you do with your phone kind of is opening and kind of just seeing kind of how it went, and that was it, just seeing it in action. So pretty awesome, pretty thankful. We exchanged stickers, t-shirts, stuff, and then Dano went on his way. And then he is a car kind of journalist blogger type, and then basically based out of Huntington Beach, and then also known for sunset pictures. uh, so Dano kind of showed me some of those awesome sunset pictures, like with his filters and stuff like that. Uh, and so it was kind of neat keeping in contact with him. And flash forward though, unfortunately, Christmas Day, it was like 9 months later or thereabouts, from when we'd met. And unfortunately, Dano was tragically killed covering an illegal street racing event, when a vehicle went out of control and kind of hit him, and taking his life. So to me, it was awesome to have that experience with Dano, and then uh, have him kind of show me, and then never really had gone to his channel before any of that, and then had after this learned of this, went to the channel, went to the YouTube channel, and then was able to see. I think at that time he had like several million cumulative views, and then it kind of just hit me there, like wow. Up to now, Dano was here with us. He like 12 million or however many had got to see his content, and he's now gone, and his content's not going to stop. Like we're the people that will be able to see it, that number can go on past him. So pretty interesting. Patrick Bed David said something similar in the sense of how much would you give for like 100 minutes of footage for your grandparents or something like that? Like that would be priceless. And maybe that's the mindset to think of now in embracing this and, and doing this. And that, once this is up there or what have you, it goes on. So yeah. Gonna take another drink from our sponsor here, water. Actually, true sponsor is resourcefulmechanic.com with do-it-yourself greenhouse and easy to bender. So we'll definitely be revamping those here for 2024 and getting those. But that's a sponsor. ValentineStation.com. Eventually we'll have some merch up there, hats, shirts, shop rags, stickers, and such. Right, kind of like that one or something right there. Yeah. So another question I commonly get: Burros. Do you have Burros? What's the story with the Burros? Yes, I have a couple of Burros, Honky and Tonky, mom and baby, and they're awesome. And for like over the last year or so, kind of doing, I guess, just being a better Burro dad, taking them for regular walks, but is equine therapy of sorts, hour-long walks and such. So, and one cool thing when I'm out there, just be able to concentrate on like nature, right? Don't take iPod or anything like that, no sound system or nothing. And then just go with these animals. And then we take a trail that goes kind of all the way around and do our little loop. And it's pretty cool. So one cool thing happened yesterday or a day before on a walk was so we're coming back and a beetle was flying around, flying around the burrow there and then flying around me. And I, like a silly person, was like, hey, stick out your hand, and it's like, okay. So I stick out my hand there. And then what happens? The beetle lands on my hand. Surreal, of course. Of course, didn't have a camera with me or nothing like that. And if I would have, I probably wouldn't have got the shot, right? And the beetle would have flown off. But it stayed there in my hand for, I don't know, a good 30 seconds or so. And then, took off. So, cool experience. You'll never think on your walk, hey, I'm going to have a beetle or some insect land in my hand. So, awesome. Yeah, I like beetles. And then, well, I like beetles. As far as the burros, once again, honky tonky, take them out for hour-long walks. Have recorded some of that video. we'll probably end up throwing that up on different channel, Valentine Station Garage. Why? Why not on here on Valentine Station, the Route 66 channel? I mean, sure, we'll maybe show a little bit of the Burros on there, but like it's equine therapy, right? Hour-long ASMR videos. So gonna throw them up on that other thing, other channel, and there's other reasons we'll put them up there on that channel, Valentine Station Garage, and we'll kind of go from there. Let's see, my theme music is still playing here. Able to play my YouTube approved theme music because I got some. Testing out the lighting here. Also, now new setup. Got a little bit of the accent lighting behind me, right? Got the shelf lighting turned on and rocking the natural light here in the studio. Currently have light control, I guess, in the form of some curtains through there, and then kind of just filtered. Have the AC and the fans on right now, so don't know how loud that will be, but hopefully it'll be okay. And right now we could have actually no sound, so you know, who knows? Um, what else has been going on this week here on Valentine Station Report? Kind of lagging on getting a video out, right? So working on some stuff here behind the scenes, and then been working on some other videos for the other channel, but not necessarily getting one out here for the Valentine Station channel. So hence also the station report. So got to test out the setup. This is also like would be the Zoom webcam blog setup, you know. So you know, here we go. And we're probably gonna, you know, call it here. We've been rocking it a little 25 minutes or so, 22, I guess to be exact. But I can share with you one little parting secret. For a lot of people, this is their representation of heart, kind of beat up, battered, you know, bob wired, maybe with a hole in it, as you can see. Is there a way to fix this? Glad you asked. Yes, there is a way you can mend a broken heart and kind of even kickstart that heart here. We're going to show you how. And that's going to be, oh, hey, Angela. So stoked with everything you got going on down there, downtown. Glad to see it popping off for you. I know it probably feels like forever with everything on your end, you know, and the family, but awesome. First Fridays, right? You know, so cool. How do you fix a broken heart, right? Or how do you do that? We're going to put a little Kickstarter on that and kind of show you. That's what's going to be going on in the Valentine Station Garage channel, among with some other fabrication stuff, but kind of fabricating there, kind of get you out of the funk, you know, and into a different mood, different mindset. And it's really just as simple as, what was that Johnny Cash song? Get Rhythm? Yeah, right. Don't have the lyrics on here on me. We'll probably have it next time. But when you're kind of funking down and feeling blue, right? You got to get out. Gotta move. Gotta shake and move. You know, get rhythm. When you got the blues, get rhythm. When you know, so that's it. Um, we don't know. Maybe we do have sound. Maybe we don't. But we're going to go ahead and check off here testing out the setup. And we hope you have a great day out there in Internetlandia. And we'll be coming back at you soon. Probably next video up will be the wild hogs. When the wild hogs kind of stop by here on Route 66. And once again, Angela, thank you for the thumbs up. And once again, awesome work you guys are getting down there. So glad like it's finally popping off for you. Seen the pictures from the last First Friday or your First Friday, and it looks so cool. So hope it keeps on rocking for you guys, and we'll get down there for one of these. So all right, we'll see you next time for the live stream part. We did it here from inside the studio. We'll see how it came out with the sound and what have you. As we're trying it with a different setup, technical, what have you, and we'll go from there. So happy Saturday, people. We were here lighting the tires, not lighting the tires. We were kicking the tires and lighting the fires. And if it was going to happen, it was going to happen out there, out here, I guess. So we'll see what happened with the sound. And hope you have a great week. See you later.